responding to political or the social pressures that come at them to form policy. So it seems reasonably democratic. It definitely makes it easier to spread information. Whether the government feels like spreading certain things depends on the country, but overall I think it's okay.
I think the democracy in the United States is what makes us so powerful and a superpower. I think we still have a strong democracy and that we're very democratic. I think it has a lot of effect. If you look in the past presidential election, there was billions of dollars spent on both the Republican and Democratic side. The super PACs definitely influence the power and media outlets that politicians or anyone who's running for government, such as Obama or Romney, have. It definitely helps them in the race. I don't think it violates my democratic right or my privacy rights. As long as you're not doing anything wrong in the web, you shouldn't worry about it. And you should also know, though, that anything on the web doesn't get deleted, and you can always see your searches if it's the government or not, hackers, for example. So one way or another, your information is going to get out there, so be careful what you do on the web.
Does it worry you that large corporations in America have access to much of the personal information that you post online?
No, it doesn't worry me. Most of those corporations are just there to make sure they cater to your personal searches, so it just makes things faster for the consumer.
Yeah, it worries me. It worries me because people can know exactly what you want nowadays. They know what you're buying online, they know what you're clicking on, they know what websites you're visiting.
Did you follow the 2012 presidential election on cyberspace?
Absolutely. Most of the time I couldn't watch the debates, for example, on my television, so I'd sign on to CNN or YouTube and watch some of the debates or anything that had to do with the election that I had to watch for class.
As a U.S. citizen, I feel like the government shouldn't censor the internet because I feel it's a right to be able to go on any website that I want to go on. But if you're a kid living under your parents and you're underage, I feel like it's up to the parents to be able to block whatever websites that they allow in their house. But overall, I don't think the government should block it because I need to watch Homeland. I need to watch my Knicks when Paul's using a TV. I need to watch the Jets when Paul's using the TV. Basically, no, the government shouldn't block the websites.
Cyberspace gives you the opportunity to express your opinion more freely.
Yes, absolutely. Through things like Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, Snapchat, is it called? You can both put images and words, pictures. What's this picture worth 1,000 words? You can put anything out there that can hurt you or help you.
Feel that when you post your opinion publicly online, it will make a difference?
I don't know if I would ever personally post my opinion online to make a difference, maybe if I felt really strongly about it. But I know that with technology now, especially, for example, Obama's Facebook page or whatever is making him millions with everything that's happening. And I think that my opinion, in a sense, is kind of because technology is just taking over. And that's how people are communicating. So I think that a lot of people are being affected by things that people say online. Absolutely.
I feel like when you post your opinion publicly online, it will make a difference.
No, I don't, but I think that some people believe that theirs does.
I think the internet plays a really weird role in politics because, well, you can have polls online, but some people don't always look at those polls and things like that. And then there's campaign ads like Facebook and stuff like that, and people will obviously go like the candidates they like and things like that, but I don't think it plays a major role in who determines who's going to win an election or who really is a person that's a big political person in the world.
All right, how about you state your name and major for the audience?
My name is Brian. I'm a computer science and math double major.
Okay, so how did you participate in American politics this past election?
I actually did not vote. That makes me a bad American, I don't know. you judge that. But over the summer, my job was actually to go door to door collecting political surveys on iPhone with a series of survey questions. So that kind of gathered. It was supposed to be a nonpartisan organization, but they kind of leaned to the right. But it was a lot of questions dealing with Obama and his healthcare and taxation policies.
And did you participate in any way online, either through your job or during the election?
Very little, honestly. I didn't use Facebook very much or any kind of social media to judge anything about that.
Do you think the internet allows you to express your opinion more freely?
Absolutely. For the same reason that people are more open via text message than in person, people are going to be more open online than in person. They're going to be more confident to express what they really think.
And do you ever post your opinions online?
Very, very rarely. I almost never do anything personal posting online.
What do you think when you see other people post online?
It depends on how intelligent the post is. A lot of people's opinions can be way off and just very not fact-based, and I judge them based off of what facts and logic they throw in.
Do you think politicians can use these posts to better gauge public opinion?
Absolutely. You can, because of the same reason that people are more open online, they're going to get the truth, or, yeah, the truth, but they're going to get a large part of the truth, I think, online.
So in the end, do you think the internet enhances democracy or limits it in America?
I think mostly the former, but a little bit of both. Enhances it, it allows people to express freely online without having to worry of, you can post anonymously, for example, and that, for most people, allows them to say what they really want. And I guess it doesn't limit, I guess I don't have a reason for why it limits it right now.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right, so why don't you state your name and major for the audience here?
All right, my name is Nick, and I'm doing the 3-2 engineering program.
Okay, so how did you participate in American politics this past election?
I voted, and voted for Obama, because I don't like Romney. I do not.
Did you follow any of the election coverage on the internet?
I watched some of one of the debates on the internet, and I liked Obama's Facebook page.
Do you think cyberspace allows you to express your opinions freely?
In a way. I mean, some people you can just say whatever you want. It's not always correct, but it's whatever you want to say, I guess.
Do you ever post your opinions online?
Not really. I mean, the only thing I posted about the election was Obama 2012 for the win, and that was it.
Did anyone like it?
Yes, a couple of my friends did like it. Some of them did not. They posted they did not.
So how do you feel when you see other people post things like that?
If it was about Obama, I liked it. Other than that, I just kind of kept scrolling.
So can politicians use these posts to better gauge how the American public is feeling?
Yeah, I would say so. It's a direct opinion from the public, so yeah.
And in the end, do you think the internet enhances democracy or limits it in America, and why?
I would say it's a little bit of both, because people can say whatever they want, and some of it can be good and some of it can be bad. So.
Any closing remarks?
No, I think that's it.
All right, thank you. So why don't you start off by saying your name and major for the audience?
My name is Janelle Fredericks, and I'm undecided.
Okay. How did you participate in American politics this past election?
I voted in the election, and I followed the electoral online.
Did you do anything else on the internet?
No.
Do you think that cyberspace allows you to express your opinion more freely?
Yes, definitely. Many people are a lot more open and honest online. They make videos about politicians, they make Facebook groups or Twitter accounts, and it's a lot more free to express your own opinion.
Do you ever post your opinion online?
No, I do not.
What do you think of other people that post their opinion?
I feel like many people post their opinion. It's a very free space to talk about whatever you want, so they get very honest. Many people get angry and start outlashing about the presidency, and I do not want to take part in that.
Do you think politicians can use these outlashes to use the internet to gauge public opinion better?
Yeah, to an extent. I think you have to take a lot of the things at face value. Many of the posts are just angry people who don't really understand politics, but some of them are definitely very intelligent.
Do you think it represents the American population or just these few outliers?
Generally, yes, I think it represents the American population.
So what do you think in the end? Does the internet enhance democracy or limit it in America?
Definitely enhances it.
And why?
Because people are able to have easy access to information about the election. You don't have to go out and buy a book or anything. You just have all the information you want available to you.
Any closing remarks?
Nope.
Thank you very much. Just have you start, if you can say your name and your major for the audience.
Albert Scardera, economics major.
So how did you participate in American politics this past election?
I actually did not vote. I feel as if, especially in New York, our vote does not matter as much as we think it does.
Are you aware of any ways that you could have participated online?
I know you can like fill out forms online. I'm not really sure how to do it or what they do, but I know that you can do some stuff online.
And you didn't do anything online?
No, I didn't do any of this.
Do you think cyberspace allows people to express their opinions online?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's the use of Facebook, Twitter. People are posting whatever. There's blogs. I mean, people just like to say what's on their mind, and this gives them the chance to do so.
Do you ever post any comments online?
I actually don't have a Facebook or Twitter or any of that multimedia stuff. So I'd really like to just say what I have to say in person.
How do you feel when you do see people post comments like that online?
I mean, it embarrasses. I feel embarrassed for them because most of the time they don't know what they're talking about. They're just uneducated about the topic.
Can politicians use these comments to gauge popular opinion?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, people will say what they want to say, and I don't know why they would lie about that.
So in the end, do you think the internet enhances democracy or limits it?
I kind of say it really doesn't make a difference. Leaning more towards it does. I mean, you have the freedom to say whatever you want. People really can't stop you. It's like Facebook, that's like your page, so you can do whatever you'd like.
Thank you very much.